Hello everyone, how you doing today? Thought I would take another look at the workshop here. I got some different creations by different authors here. And yeah, rather than using the normal landing pad thing I typically do, I thought I would use this Los Angeles city here by zival. And this is this is pretty amazing. This is a little bit oversized class 100 city. It's and it looks really good. It definitely looks really good. There's a lot of sights to see in here, and it's interesting too because it's simulating palm trees and like shrubbery around the streets and everything else. And it's just I don't know. It kind of reminds me of something you might see in like Minecraft, but you know it's done with Empyrion here, and so many different buildings and styles to blend them all together, and that looks really really cool. Like here we got a red building. Love how the windows are done. Lots of little details. The street lights all over the place. The signal signs. There's various people walking around too, and it's giant. It is a big city. Lots of sights to see in here. Um, I don't believe any of the buildings you can go in. I could be mistaken though, but I haven't. I've been looking for like doors as I've been kind of cruising around. But I mean, it is a big place, and there is just a lot of stuff. And there's kind of like a downtown too. Like I'm kind of in the a little bit in the suburbs over here right now. But then you get into your taller buildings in the center. Um, Yeah, you could use this for a lot of different things, I think, too. Could be like some kind of race course or some kind of death match, shoot at your buddies, or even create it as a POI where stuff spawns in all over the place, and you got to go through the town and clean it up. Here, let's head a little bit downtown. I'm kind of staying at street level right now. There's various other things chilling out over here too. We'll have to check those out. Um, Yeah, look at this one. This one's I think this is the tallest building in town here. I love how this area is done though. I don't know. Honestly, if you were to look at it like this, it almost looks like it was one of the older roller coaster tycoon games. Like this is a theme park, and these are the walk paths, and I can almost envision it. I used to love Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 and 3. I never actually played 1. It was a little bit before I discovered the game, but yeah, I got hooked on 2 and loved 3. 3 was wonderful because you could ride everything, the coasters and stuff you built in 3D, which is wonderful. I always wanted to see a VR mod for that, so you could actually ride your created coasters in VR. I think that would have been pretty interesting. Look at this, a pool over here. Man, this place is gigantic, though. Obviously, there's just so many sights and things to see in it, and I gotta make sure it's got juice yet. Yeah, it does have juice. Okay, just wanted to be sure. I see some lights on the ground here, but yeah, it is daytime right now. And we'll have to take a look at this at night as well. And I'm getting lost. I've got some other things spawned throughout town that I'm gonna try to locate here. God, I could almost use a car. Should have spawned one of those in too, huh? Oh, look at this. This one's under construction over here. That's cool. We'll climb up a little bit here. Yeah, you gotta get that other structure built up. Definitely. Anyway, some really awesome awesome creation. Something you don't see every day, and it does look nice too. I mean, what I admire about it probably the most is the different use of textures, where all the building facing and faces and everything are different. They're not like all uniform as being the same, but they all do fit together pretty well. But some are just completely different colors, and some have different window patterns and different kinds of windows, and yeah, that's just really cool. And yeah, just seeing the various people all over the place too. having conversations out on the road here. Yeah, and very, very, very cool. Look at the facing on this building. I know that was expensive for size class, but it looks really cool. The armored glass windows over there. Oh, geez, what's this thing just parked over here? Not even sure what this is. Looks like some crazy psycho ship that's kind of asymmetrical, very asymmetrical. So what we got here is Let me kick on the HUD here too. This is the Camilla, and this is by none other than Garaman. So he's been busy building this killer ship over here. And this is a mining vessel. And I really love the way it's done. You can see all the mining drills all on this one cluster over here, which is kind of like this big mining assembly piece, almost like it's a separate miner in itself. And this thing's quite defended too. So we've got, it looks like the hull is made of hardened steel on it. Got a lot of lights too. I don't know. Yeah, let's put away the tool. Oh yeah, I got to have the radar on the back. Now this is for Reforged Eden. So that would be a functional long-range radar. Yeah. What a unique but very, very cool design. I definitely like the uniqueness about it. That the whole front, the way it's set up. Thing looks really powerful too. It looks like a pretty high-end miner. I'm seeing the big thrusters and quite a bit of defense. And then of course you got your multi-tool plus all your mining equipment. And oh, look at this. What is oh, so cool. Look at this. This is designed also to work as a Helios module. So what this would be here is a ramp. What a good idea. You know, these could really make some nice looking extended like hallway platform. So basically when you dock to a Helios module, this would probably be your center point here, which would line up to the door. Then this would dock, you know, ceiling mount like all the other Helios creations, I do believe. Oh no, I'm sorry, they don't dock that way. What am I saying? They dock from the front. So here would be a dock clamp over here. And I bet you the drills, especially this one in the center that sticks out, that one block, holds it steady so you can dock with this single docking clamp on there, and then you push up against the ceiling. You don't actually dock to the ceiling, but you push up against it, and then that dowels you in place pretty good. So this looks like a really, really cool, very innovative miner. Definitely love the innovation part of this, and this catwalk coming in is just sweet. So you walk into it almost like this little town kind of thing. That is cool. So getting inside here, looks like we got another ramp over here, but maybe that's just decorative. Maybe it's just a cool way to do a flooring. Well, let's open it up and see if it. Yeah, no, it's more than flooring. It drops you down. So if you land on the ground, here is your entry point. If you dock to Helios Module Bay, you have your other entry point. So let's just cover the first floor here. Wow, this thing is looks really nice inside too. It's has that lived-in, realistic look to it. A lot of texturing going on too. A lot of breakups in the blocks and details all over the place. It looks like our core is over here. We've got a couple 320K harvest controllers over here. A couple probably advanced constructors over here. Food stuff, gotta have that. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh, look, our main generator, Pentaxa tank. Love the display on this. Oh, and shield over there. Oh, that looks really cool too. The caution through the glass doors, stuff like that. Yeah, that looks great. So we've got another looks like another harvest control over here, another 320. We'll have to take a look at the full storage on here. Yeah, this is really cool. Very, very detailed. And I like the tube going to the pentaxa tank too. That is cool. Gotta get that hooked up. I mean, a pentaxa tank just sitting there is not going to do anything unless you do it. Oh, and a shower conveniently located in case you walk in there, get a little too close to this thing and fry, get all those rads and everything. You can run out here and take a shower real quick and not be on fire. Jeez. Yeah, access to the constructor that's down over here on the other side too. That is slick. Our CPU cores are over there. The warp drive through the window here. Jeez. Yeah, this is pretty wild. Then we got our armor locker, med bay. Now, how do we get to the bridge? Okay, not that way. That's our entry point. Let's go upstairs here. So, oh, yeah, through here. No? This is back to the engineering. Bridge is up there. How would you get there? Don't see a way through here. I'm sorry, it's probably right in front of me. Everybody looking at the screen's probably like, you idiot, just turn left. Alright, I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to cheat. So, we came in here. Oh, I didn't even notice this. There was a elevator right above this this entry point here. Very cool, very cool. That's where it is. All right. Now that we're upstairs, you got this really cool asymmetrical bridge. Got a passenger seat, a little bit of storage over there, thruster switch. I like the LCD around that, kind of form-fitted to fit the switch or lever. Oh, this is really slick. Really, really slick. Yeah, it's got the color scheme and everything too. It kind of looks like it would fit quite well with everything. So spec-wise, what are we looking at here? It is a size class 2. Looks like a 13 fuel tank, so it should be able to run for quite a while. 12-hour and 2-minute production time. Due to the drills and other things and weapons on here, it will need some Zacosium and Restrium. Wow, 3 miniguns, 6 flak turrets, 11 drill modules, retractable multi-turret, long-range radar, and a sentry gun. You gotta have that sentry gun. If any pesky things try to get aboard, you gotta protect your entrances and exits. Very cool on this. One last look. Let's take a look at his total storage here. So we've got a 320, 320, 320, and we've got some various cargo boxes. I even like how the Pentax's colored and labeled. Oh, by the way, I was asked a while back, how do you color these storage things? And I will. This one's doing it, so this will be really easy to show. Let me go to one of the storage units. I know those they're around here somewhere. I'm lost again. Okay, here's one. Okay, so ammo controller. So what I'll do is I'll hit P to look at it. Go over to devices here, and once you hit P when you're directly looking at the item, you don't have to hunt through it out the ship. You could look for it just in the list here, but this way you know exactly which one you're looking at. It's the way I typically name these things too. So what's going on here is there's codes in here. Now, I'm not actually sure what the C on here is, but to explain what you're seeing here, this is your actual wording. So I could say, we'll just call this test. Okay, test 32K. So now, when we go to F4, obviously you can see that there should be a test 32K right here. Okay. Now the color is done. Oops. There we go. What am I doing? Oh, I hit P. Yeah, I hit P. Okay, so the color here. Let's remove this. Again, I got to figure out what that C means. I don't know. So without anything, this is stock and normal if you name your ammunition controller. And keep in mind, the game will not let you name any of your controllers until you get these controllers in a group, typically done through this auto group button here. or you can make your own groups and put it in there. There's two ways to do it. I normally don't make my own groups and do it. I usually just auto group. So if you don't do this auto group first, when you do the same thing, go up to a storage controller and hit P, it won't give you the option to type in a name for it. So you have to have it in a group first. So that's important. And the color adding on, if you use these, there's these open and close brackets here. Keys on the keyboard, pretty standard things. Basically, what you got to do is at the front of that, or whatever you want colored, you have to type in a color code. Now, a color code would be essentially it's hexadecimal, so it'd be 0 through 9 and A through F. Basically, red, green, and blue. So if I wanted, say we want this amble controller to be green, I would say I'll put in 2 zeros. That would be your red color. And the way this goes is you could have those letters or numbers in here. The F would be the most the brightest. Like if I wanted this like pure red, I'd put in 2 Fs. If I wanted it a little bit lower red, I'd put in 2 Es. And it's probably beneficial if you go up online, you can find colors and it will spit out the hexadecimal color code for it. There's a bunch of utilities on the internet for that. You can just kind of look for colored code to hexadecimal or something like that, and you'll find several. So say I wanted this pure green, so I'd zero out red. I'd put in 2 Fs here for green, so you got red, green, and then blue. 2 zeros for blue. So now, and then we'll change this to super ammo. Okay, so now when we go back and look at this in the menu, we will see, oh, what did I screw up here? I got a weird space. One sec. I think I did something wrong here. Yeah, I left a space in between that. That's why it failed. Let's do that again. Oops. F4, and now you can see we're in bright green for the super ammo. And that's how colors are done for this. Your LCD colors codes are done similar, except it doesn't use the same open and close brackets. So just something good to know. Since I discovered that, I seen another author use it, I figured out what was done, and then I started doing the same thing myself. Because it was a really cool idea, something I didn't even know the game could do. One of those other discoveries. Anyway, this is the Camilla by Garamand. Awesome thing. I'll have to get this set up for the Helios, or put it in the Helios module collection too. It's another supported creation for that. Really cool one too, and an alternative miner that's just crazy. So next on the list here, let's roam the streets a little bit here in Los Angeles to find our next thing to take a look at. Not to mention look at some more city. Like I said, this is a big city. This is no joke. But if you got to ask the price in the size class, then this isn't for you because it's big and it's going to cost a lot. Probably not going to cost rare stuff. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, this is the Darius. The Darius, and this is by, geez, who is this by? By Rakoona. And this is a very cool little, well, I wouldn't say little, but yeah, this is another, this is a nice SV. It looks like it would be kind of tough there. Got a lot of rocket launchers going on in it. We got a couple out there, another 4, so we got 12 rocket launchers. And we got some turrets out back. We got a set of Gatling guns over in this section here. I love the neat LCD, well, not LCD, texture light work on the inside walls over here. The red and black looks really cool. I like nice theme there. It's also got a little bit of silver in it, or your metal colors. Yeah, no, this looks like a cool SV. Combat rocket launcher based SV with some protection from probably drones, a little bit of extra stuff with the turrets on the top. I don't see any turrets on the bottom. So just the two there. And then we got a nice interior space here too. Oh, that looks really cool below the floor there. So I like the glowy pipes, and then you got your core right down below. Taxi tank, armor locker, some O2, couple cargo boxes on that side. Then you got a warp core on this side. Storage controller, couple fridges, pilot seats. Everything's on sensors. Yeah, very, very cool. I'm curious, does this have a shield? I was looking for the shield. I'll find out in the specs here in a minute. I don't see it visible unless I'm blind. I've been known to be blind, so that would surprise me. That's okay. Let's take a look here at our stats. Would it tell me if it has a shield in it or not? I don't think it likes to say those kinds of things. So we've got some laser cannons. I didn't even see those. So we got 4 guided missile launchers, 8 rocket launchers, 4 Gatling guns, 2 minigun turrets, and a detector. Obviously, it has a warp core. There's a bug. Let's see. Not a bug on this creation, just a bug in the menu. 8 RCS as well. 4 hours and 36 minute build time. 670 estrium and zirconium. Let's see. CPU. You know, I didn't even look at the CPU on the last creation. Sorry about that. So this one's sitting at 60,000 CPU. So just about, yeah, not too bad at all for Reforged Eden. And I would guess, I'm going to just fly through it and see if I'm missing something here a minute. I like to sometimes see the inner workings, wondering if okay, so we got a bunch of CPU blocks over in this area. I was just looking for a shield. I keep on thinking that a combat ship like this would want to have a shield, and maybe it does. It's just I'm not seeing one anywhere. That doesn't mean there's not one there. And then you've got your pilot seat. So it looks like you got 2 pilot seats, which is really cool. So you've got your internal one here, and then you've got one that probably with increased visibility up at top, which is far back. And this is typically pretty safe if you're fighting like POIs and stuff like that, because the front over here will probably get hit a lot, and this back part, especially being back over here, you're relatively safe even in that pilot seat. But if you want to feel a little bit safer yet, you could jump down in here into the more secure pilot seats. But yeah, I guess no shield on this one. Just not seeing it anywhere. But please correct me if I'm wrong here. I just keep on thinking, why no shield? That's okay. I think it's going to be tough enough to not have to worry about that. So we've got steel blocks. Okay, so it looks like it is made of steel. Anyway, very, very cool creation. And that is the Darius by Rakoona. So let's see, what else do we got laying around town here? Just there's stuff everywhere. Let me get one of these main drags over here. Oh, what's this? Oh, look at this mining robot 7000 HV, and this is another wonderful creation by sulusdacor. Very, very creative. Love the coloring. Love the decor and the styling of it. Huge detail everywhere. The breakups between the kind of darker gray and the yellow, and it's a construction bot, so it's meant to kind of look like a robot. It does have a pilot seat, of course, but kind of need those in these games. Very cool shaping. This entire ring thing over here is that is cool, and the way the the angled legs fit on that. Let's take a close look at those. That's some neat block work there. I love that. Building stuff on an angle like that, making some really interesting shapes, and the tones of colors like this yellow here, and then this side is black. A lot of texturing and things done here. Just a sweet looking design, definitely. So for mining capabilities, it says it was a mining robot. So I'm looking for the mining parts on it. Are they hidden away? Are they not where I think they would be, or does it not actually mine and it just shoots you? Or are they tucked? No, those are thrusters. So we got a couple Gatling guns there. Yeah, yeah, I definitely like this. This looks really awesome. Sulusdacor does some really impressive work. I'm sure if you've been around for a while, you're familiar with his work. He does some really good stuff. Yeah, this is no exception. Love the shape and design and creativity in it. And not to mention, at the end of the day, it looks really nice. Like, I can even envision something like this in like some other game, you know, maybe a Star Citizen, or even like some RTS game where like this was one of your units you would send around. It looked pretty amazing. So spec-wise, again, for the mining part, I just don't see any mining stuff on it though. But we're gonna let's take a look at the statistics here. So it does have two retractable drill turrets. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I was looking for mining drills. Oh, I get it. I'm an idiot. Is there a P menu option here for this? Yeah, main drill, passenger drill. So that's how this works. So you've got two mining things. This is meant to pull over the mining resource, and you mine straight down in the ground, and it's good for a second person to do it at the same time. Slick design. I attempted one creation in the past like this too, the Scar Dredge, I think I called it, and that had this kind of idea. It only had one mining thing and not two. Didn't have quite the spectacular design to it that this one does. No, this is slick. This is really cool. I get it now. I get how it does its mining. It is the alternative approach to mining. Obviously, something this big too won't fit through a mining tunnel very well. So you gotta use this. I should have thought about that a little bit better. So let's take a look at the stats here. Hour and 55-minute build time. Very small amounts of restroom and zacosium. Let's see, some defense. You got a couple Gatling guns, and then 4 minigun turrets. Of course, you got your detector. Size class 1. CPU wise, God, look at that. Fits nicely. 29,000 or 27,000 CPU. Has extra CPU available right when you get it. Again, for Reforged Eden, yeah, this is slick. I definitely like it. So yeah, check this one out. Again, with all these videos, I'll have all the links to the workshop blueprints in the video description. So if you're looking at those, so here we are back in LA. Let's head up this way and look at this. Looks like this is a area getting built out yet over here. Bet you it's going to be some kind of a transit train. But on top of here, we got this HT9 Cormorant XL. And this is by Camilla. And very cool. This is a CV. Kind of a slick design and approach to this. Looks quite defended. I keep on thinking I seen something like this when I was playing in the Anvil server, or maybe this itself. Cool looking ship. Looks like a workhorse, but it also has a lot of weapons on it too. So maybe you can get into some pretty good tangles with this and be okay here. So looks like we've got a combat steel, maybe a blend of combat steel and hardened steel, depending on what's going on. But I would say primarily combat steel hull. Quite a bit of different weapons, advanced laser cannons, take down the shields there. Quite a lot of regular turrets here, some flak up there, some cannons, some more cannons. Big lift thrust. So we'll have to see how much storage this has. Well, let's see. Those are big ones back here. Okay, so we've got just large lift thrust in the front, and then 2 of the XLs in back, 2 XLs pushing you forward. Let's get in this ship here. See if we can find the entryway. Could this be it? This could be it. Oh, I kind of parked over where it's yeah, that wouldn't work out so well on the ramp there. So look at that. As soon as you're in, bam, you're ready to fly in case of emergency. So you have a hangar out the front, and the doors that cover that up, which is really slick. So you got the protection or the hit points of having the actual hangar door in back of that, which is a great idea. Hangar looks really nice. Again, a lot of detail across the ceiling and everything, and a lot of production in here. So we've got many constructors laid across here, plus storage controllers. Yes, we'll have to take a look at how much total storage it has. I forgot to do that on the last creation again. Man. Deconstructor in here. Generators up on the ceiling. Bunch of other utility here. Yep, and these are, looks like you swap these out for grow plots. So that would give you, what, 27 grow plots. And in back, we've got some small generators, a couple small generators, looks like, and then our shield. See, that's not a bad spot to put thrusters too, or I'm not thrusters, generators. Because being up on the ceiling like that, if you're walking on the ground as normal, you're 1 block distance away from them, so it will not fry you. If you got to be at least 1 full block away from all hot parts, like generators or anything that makes heat, thrusters especially. So that works out quite well. Let's jump up the elevator here. So that gets us up to the landing pad up on the top area here. We've got our bridge back in that section. Let's so that didn't get us to the bridge, so we probably got to take the main elevator in back here, which would make sense because the bridge is way in the back of the ship. So in here we've got our teleporter, nice set up well with the sensor. O2, med bay, armor locker, armor repair. And then you've got your pilot seat right over there. It's convenient, so it looks like you could get around really quickly in this ship. Get a land SV or 2 on the deck over here. Plus you got the hangar. Park a HV or 2 in there, or depending on how big they are. Then we've got our shield room. This is really cool the way this is done. Shield core, all in one section, kind of a glass section there dividing that up. This would be a hot zone here. Definitely by the warp core back over here. But yeah, it's meant to be. It's really well displayed. I like that. It's nice when you got all these parts and you can like have them visible so you can check them out and use them and try to build up your block work around them to house them, to make them kind of look like they should be there. That is a awesome way to do it. And it looks like we've got other components to a medical bay over here. So a couple of the parts there and the other 2 on the other side. So it looks like it's got like everything you'd really want. And let's see, is that the grow light switch? Yep, It's a grow light switch. Very convenient. Looks like it would be very practical for game. Oh, I forgot about the repair bay in here too. Nice. Yeah, very cool. So the HT9, I have trouble with the name a little bit. Cormorant XL, and that is by Camilla. Mine Robot, Darius, Camilla. I think that's all the creations I have spawned around town here today. Oh, you know what? Storage. Oh, jeez, man. Storage. Let's take a look here. This one, I bet you, I'm just gonna guess that it's got quite a bit of storage. So let's take a look at this. We got ammo, controller, 64K, cargo 4, 320, another 320, another 320. So it looks like all of those, the 5 of these are all 320s. And then a harvest controller at 312. Output, another 320. Input, another 320. So, man, about 8, I would say. So you got the 5 here, 6, 7, and 8. I'll count the 312 as the 320. It's really, really close. So yeah, slick creation. Definitely love it. And speaking of that, I want to check out one more detail here. Let's get back to sulusdacor's creation as well. I wanted to see what this could hold in it. Kind of an important factor, especially on a miner. It's one of your main stats that you'd be concerned about here. So you've got 500 ammo, harvest controller, 7,000. Okay, so this one doesn't hold a whole heck of a lot. It's not bad. 7,000 is pretty decent, but not a huge amount of cargo on it. But yeah, it's a slick looking design, and I definitely love that. So we've checked out storage on that one. I thought we looked at the storage on this one. Did we not? If not, we're going to. So we got a harvest controller at... Oh, I'm at the wrong one here. Let me make sure this one's being looked at. Come on. Why does it keep showing me the wrong creation? Alright, so... I don't see this one. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Camilla. Okay. Oh yeah, we did look at this. What am I saying? 1, 2, 3 320s and 32K ammo on this. That's right. One last creation to look at. Yeah, I thought I'd try something new. It's not every day you get like a city to spawn everything in, so I decided not to go with the normal landing pad thing because that gets kind of boring. Just want to take a look at the storage over here on the Darius. Ammo controller at 4125, second ammo controller at 4125. Industrial cargo box, small storage box. Okay, so it looks like just ammo and a couple extra boxes and a couple fridges. Okay. So last thing I want to do, let's take a look at LA at dusk. Try to get that GTA look going on there. Yeah, that looks really cool. All right, let's try nighttime here a minute. Look at that. See, what's really awesome about texture light or windows or fake windows like that is, first, they don't disappear at a distance, and second, yes, you can light them up, which is really cool. It makes them kind of look a lot better, especially from a distance. It is a problem if you use regular glass and you try to build like a giant building like this that you'd see from way out. The glass will disappear if you're so far away from it. And of course it uses a lot of size class and things like that, and huge glass structures can cause performance issues, but this is done right. So all the windows they are fake windows, but a lot of them light up, as you can see, which gives it a really cool look that way. Now here and there in the city, I did see some lights that were on the ground here. Not exactly sure what streets I'm on or where I seen those at. I was just kind of curious if they actually did light up something. Oh, I didn't even see this area. What is this? Let's go back to daylight. I love the shadows. The shadows coming off from all this stuff. That looks really cool. Oh, this is just some kind of park with, maybe this is something that is actually there. I've actually never been to Los Angeles, so I couldn't tell you exactly what the city looks like. It's a really big city, and I'm sure this would be like 1/100th of it, if, anyway, awesome work by everybody again. This is some really cool stuff. I love checking this out. It's not every day you get giant cities. And just if you want to get this in game legitly, you can do that, providing you don't have size class limitations. But it's 102 on size class. It will have a 47-hour and 40-minute build time. It will cost you an awful lot of stone and iron and stuff like that, but mostly stone. So anyway, y'all have yourself a good day, and yeah, next week I might start another build here again, and maybe try to do another video series on newer build. Not a giant one this time. I want to take a break from really big things for a second. I'll get my motivation back up for that a little bit later, but something smaller that would kind of go hopefully with the supremacy is kind of my next planned project, I think. And I do have to get back to some of those other projects too. All right. Well, anyway, y'all have yourself a good weekend. I will talk to you later.